In this video, we're going to be stripping out the timing belts, taking the intake plenum off, so we can get those cylinder heads off the engine and shipped off to the machine shop. A lot of work ahead, so let's get right down to it. One of the items you have to remove in order to get to the cylinder heads are the fuel rails, and since you have the fuel rails out, it's as good a time as any to have the fuel injectors cleaned up. I don't know if these have ever been cleaned. Judging by the coloration on the pintle caps, I'd say no. Not that I've ever had problems with the fuel injectors on this, but you just might as well do it. It's not very expensive and it saves you a lot of headache possibly in the future. So to remove the injectors from the fuel rail, you just give them a pull. That was slightly less graceful than I hoped. And then they're out. Do that for all 6, send them off, and they'll be good as new. here is a cylinder head, and this is cylinder 6, the one that had the head gasket failure, and you can actually see head gasket material right there. So you can clearly see that the gasket has failed back here on number 6. The little metal insert that helps seal the compression in that cylinder is completely gone. You can see the top of the piston is a little bit more steam clean than the rest of these. There's that crossover pipe that's often considered the culprit of why head gaskets fail on cylinder number 6, because all that heat gets trapped back here. That bank of cylinders feeds across into this crossover pipe, and it collects right here and then goes down to the rest of the exhaust system. All right, so now to crack on with this other cylinder head. So there is the passenger side cylinder head, and it looks a bit nicer than the driver's side one. Let's go take a look at the engine. So this side definitely looks a lot cleaner. The cylinder bores look nice. Everything looks good there. You can see that looks pretty nice. No problems with that gasket. Alright, so that is it for this video. The heads are off the engine. I've got a lot of cleaning up to do in that engine bay before anything goes back in it. Now I'm going to send these heads off to the machine shop, get them checked out, get them decked, and possibly have the valves gone through and anything else that the machinist thinks needs to be done. In the next episode, we'll take on cleaning up the block and all the ancillary components so it looks nice and fresh in there. We'll try out some new cleaning products that I picked up and see how it turns out. Until then, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys again next time.